Hey guys, Johnny from On the Come Up Trading. Going to be going over the top watches for Lotto Friday for November 5th, 2021. We had an absolute fire bull market today. We saw all-time highs on so many stocks. NVIDIA was the showstopper of the day. Some of those contracts ran for over 40,000%. Yes, you heard that right, 40,000%. That's just insane gains if anybody had those at the bottom. Just absolutely insane. So for November 5th, 2021, we're going to be going over AMD, NVIDIA, and QQQ, all three of which saw all-time highs today on November 4th, 2021. Going to get to the disclaimer. This is not financial advice. Stream is intended for entertainment, informational purposes only. On the Come Up Trading will not be held liable for any actions you take as a result of something you saw or heard here. One thing about Lotto Friday that I want to say, these are not swings. These are strictly scalps. Get in and get out. Do not enter these plays unless you are ready to lose 50% or more on the trade. That's why it's called Lotto Friday. We risk it. We risk it for the biscuit, so they say. So first we're going to start with AMD. Had a monster bull run today to all-time highs on November 4th. I've charted this on the 5-minute time frame. If we break over 139, which is all-time high areas, we will be looking for the 140 calls, expiration November 5th. Targets will be all psychological. Your first target would be 139.50, second target would be 140, and third target would be 140.50. Now, for the downside, if we break under 137.39, this area of support here, we will be looking at the 137 puts, expiration November 5th. Your first target would be 136.75, which is coming from over here. Your second target would be 136.05. And your third target would be 135.68. Now we're going to move over to NVIDIA, the absolute monster from today. It just kept going and going and going. It was on fire. Phenomenal run. 40,000 plus percent on some of those contracts. I just can't stress that enough how big those gains are. I think we had one guy that I know that got over 10,000% on his gains, which he should be taking a month vacation after that at the least. He needs to take some time off from trading. So NVIDIA is also charted on the 5-minute time frame. Absolute monster bull run to all-time highs, just like AMD. So for NVIDIA, if we break over 299.27, if we break over this area of resistance here, we will be looking at the $300 calls, expiration November 5th. Your first target would be $393, which is coming from right here. Your second target would be 303.94, which is coming from this area of resistance here. And your third target would be 306.10. For the downside play, if we break under 294.75, so we break under here, we will be looking at the 292.50 puts, expiration November 5th. Your first target would be 292.84, which is coming from right here. Your second target would be 290.88. And your third target would be 288.25. I will go ahead and give a fourth and fifth target on NVIDIA. We'll be looking at 285.46 and 281.74 if we see a bigger downside tomorrow. We did have a pretty significant flush out from the top of all-time highs of $313.64. But I am a bull. I want it to keep running upwards. When the bulls make money, everybody makes money. I do not like bear markets. So now we're going to move on to QQQ, another all-time high contender from November 4th. So with QQQ, this is charted on the 5-minute time frame. If we break over 398.67, this area of resistance here, we will be looking at the 399 calls, expiration November 5th. Your first target would be 399.20, which would be the all-time high areas. And if we break over 399.20, we'll be looking at psychological targets. I will give 2, 399.50, and 400. With your psychological targets, keep them at a psychological number, which are usually quarter, half, three-quarter, and whole dollar amounts. You need to think like someone's brain when they're counting money. That is the easiest way to add, and it's just a psychological number in people's heads. So for uncharted territory, always stick to psychological numbers. I cannot stress that enough. So if we break under 397.98, right in here, we will be looking at the 397 puts, expiration November 5th. Your first target would be 397.94. which would be right here. Your second target would be 397.50. Your third target would be 397.03. And I'm going to give a fourth and fifth target because those targets are all within $1. And if we have a bigger downside, I want you guys to be ready with some more targets. So your fourth target will be 396.41. And your fifth target would be 396.02. Hopefully we don't see a flush out that big and we continue up with the bull momentum. If you guys found my video helpful, please hit the subscribe, hit the like, leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. I also just started an account challenge. I am trying to take $5,000 to $25,000. Today was the first day. I have posted another video here on my YouTube. Check it out. I had about a 9% account increase for roughly about almost $500, let's say. So pretty good day one. I'm trying to prove to myself and see how fast I can take 5,000 to 25,000 and if I can do it within under a month. So if you guys want to follow that, I will be posting daily updates as day trades become available. For the account challenge, I am trading in a margin account, so I'm limited to 3 day trades per week basically. So I have 1 day trade left on the week, which I will be using tomorrow and posting an updated video on my status. If you guys like my charting platform, it is called TradingView. You can find the link for it in the description to this video. Please sign up with my link. It is a great platform, lots of indicators, very versatile. You can get extended data for every market. It's just phenomenal, and it helps me quite a bit and makes it super easy to have a charting platform which is separate from my brokerage software. You guys have a good night. Thank you. See you tomorrow for Lotto Friday. Hope everybody's green, and just go ahead and say hope everybody has a good weekend.